And so in this exercise, you're going to be introduced to 4 different function types, and you're going to be identifying those function types by their behavior. So that's big idea number 1. Big idea number 2, you're going to be relating the function types to their 3 representations. And so we're going to be looking at the numerical model, the graphical model, and of course the algebraic model. Now a function in mathematics is something that takes in a number and puts a number out. Now really what we're saying is it's a mathematical operation on a number. So for example, if I have a function, and in this case I'm calling it f, if I put a 3 into that function, I'm getting a 9 out. Now what happens if I put a 4 into that function? 4 goes in, 16 comes out. So there's an operation happening to that number 4, and one unique number is coming out. What happens when I put in a 5? Well, a 25 comes out. And as you can probably guess, in the general case, if I put in an x squared is coming out. This is an example of a function. Mathematically, it's an operation that we do to a number. And so in this exercise, as I already mentioned, you're going to be looking for patterns in our 4 function types, and you're going to be associating the 3 kinds of model that we will be using in this course. So numerical, graphical, and algebraic. So in this numerical model, for example, I'm going to look for a pattern here and try and see what's going to happen next. So I see 13, 8, 5, 4, 5, 8, 13, and I wonder what the next number is going to be. So you'll probably be able to notice patterns in the numerical model. You might want to grab a piece of paper, calculate first differences. In this case, the first differences are -5, -3, -1, 1, 3, 5. Try and extend the pattern that way. Once you identify those patterns, you're going to be relating the graphical, numerical, and algebraic models together. And so you'll be given a graph, for example, and asked which numerical model matches this graph, and it's definitely not this one. So you might want to grab a piece of graph paper as well. Make sure that you're using pencil and paper this whole time and get to know these new function types.